This is Desmond Miles, an ordinary guy who works as a bartender, and he's been kidnapped inside a science lab called Abstergo Industry, a corporation that hides the truth from the outside world, keeping secrets we don't know. They strap him into a machine called the Animus. It's a projector that renders generic memories in 3 dimensions. Basically, it's like a 3D virtual reality world, but you can actually feel it. Every touch, every movement felt as real as the real world. But what made the Animus truly special is its unique ability. It allowed you to travel back in time, reliving the memories of previous generation, the memory of our ancestor, and controlling them. You can see your own puppeteering, sync spar, Abstergo user interface, and many more. Why did they capture him? Because Desmond used to be an assassin, but now just wanted to live a normal life until Abstergo found him. And he is special because his generic DNA carried the memory of his ancestors, and that memory is holding something important that Abstergo desperately wants. Despite his being kidnapped, he had no choice but to listen to what they said. And so, Desmond began his journey inside the Animus. We find out that Desmond's ancestor was come from a Third Crusade, the Holy Land, and he is one of the most remarkable ancient assassins. His name is Altair ibn La'aha. His primary mission was to get the important artifact for the Brotherhood. Unfortunately, due to his arrogance, he failed the mission, and these guys, they called themselves the Templar. Both the assassin and the Templars are mortal enemies, and they've been fighting over this ancient artifact for who knows how long. It makes us wonder, why is this artifact so important to the point that they started a war? Due to Altair's treasure hunt failure, and against the Brotherhood order, he was stabbed as a traitor by his old master, Al-Mualim. And yet somehow he survived? How? We don't really know. but it turns out it was all just an illusion, one that Al-Mualim allowed him to see it through. How he did still remain a mystery. To earn his rank back, Altair was given a list of 9 names to redeem himself back to the Brotherhood. His mission was to travel to Damascus. Jerusalem. And Arcry. But Altair must handle everything single-handedly, investigating, eavesdropping, pickpocketing, and chasing down leads to gather all the information and knowledge needed to find his target. Each time Altair takes down his target, he begins to learn more and more about his action towards the Brotherhood, what he did before, and his purpose as an assassin. During his quest, Altair thought he was fighting the Crusaders and didn't know who was connecting to these men, but he slowly realized that they were all high-ranking Templars, a secret underground organization. Unfortunately, when Altair thought he could get Robber, it turns out to be a decoy all along, meant to buy more time.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
After he finally found him and took down the last Grand Master Templar, robbers revealed to Altair that they were actually 10 Templars, and the 10th was none other than Al-Mualim himself. He told Altair about the Pieces of Eden, an ancient artifact Altair had heard of before but had never seen it with his own eyes. This ancient artifact had the power to control minds and create illusions, just like the one where Altair had the illusion of himself getting stabbed. And now, this Pieces of Eden is in the hand of Al-Mualim. Back in Abstergo, Desmond had to go in and out of the Animus every single day to explore his ancestors' memory, while the 2 scientists, Warren Vidic and Lucy Stillman, always keep an eye on him and his progress. Without knowing why they're doing this to him or what their purpose is, at least he is allowed to rest and roam around the lab because of Lucy. She's always there to help Desmond whenever he asks questions he doesn't know the answer to, though she only provided limited information. She's also let him rest because she's worried about his health for staying too long inside the animate, and it could have side effects to it. Each time Desmond wakes up, he slowly learns more and more about what is happening behind the scene, and begins to understand the truth about Abstergo. The Animus wasn't built or invented by Abstergo.
What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles, from those who came before.
This gives a lot of theories on who are they and why the Animus is in Abstergo possession. The battle between the Assassin and the Templars have been ongoing for centuries, from the Third Crusade to the modern day, and it still continues to this day. But now, the Templar have the upper hand thanks to the Animus. Desmond learned that the Templars used to have the artifact, but it was accidentally destroyed in the modern day.
Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? For my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
The reason why Vidic was so impatient and rushed over Desmond's memory progress is because he had a deadline, 1 week. until he discovered that Abstergo is the modern-day Templars and they want that artifact for themselves to control, to change everything about the world according to their vision, the way we live, the way we think, the way we are, which would aid in favor for the Templar. If they don't achieve their goal within a week, the assassin will put a stop to their plan. Outside Abstergo, the assassin make a desperate attempt to save Desmond, but ultimately fail. However, there's one that was with Desmond all this time, one that gave the assassin Desmond location.
They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith.
Lucy has been protecting and assisting him as the best she can. She is an undercover assassin, and Abstergo doesn't know about it. Which Desmond also discovered that she's been communicating with someone outside of Abstergo, possibly tipping off the assassin on her computer. The time is ticking for Abstergo. Back inside the Animus, Altair didn't take the news well. He's been played by his own master all this time so that the Holy Land could be in his hand. Altair heads back to Masyaf as fast as he can. Upon arriving, he finds that everyone is corrupted and everything felt dull, depressed, and lifeless. On the way to the castle, Altair got attacked by his own brotherhood. He has to force himself to fight through to reach to the castle. The pieces of Eden have taken control of everyone's mind, from the people of Masyaf to his fellow assassin. Fortunately, one of his fellow assassins is still uncorrupted and help him reach his destination. Altair must now confront Al-Mualim and put a stop to this madness.
No! What's happening? Why are you doing this?
I found proof
Proof of what?
that nothing is true and everything is permitted. Come, destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
After Altair defeated Al-Mualim, the pieces of Eden, which is now called the Apple, suddenly project a holographic 3D map revealing the location of 30 pieces of Eden scattered around the world. This is the memory Abstergo was seeking for, and afterward, Altair's memory is slowly fading away. The modern-day high-ranking Templars from Abstergo now have what they want, and Vidic have successfully met his deadline. Before the Templars want to get rid of Desmond, Lucy steps in, trying to get a reason to keep Desmond alive for Abstergo's next plan. As everyone else leaves except for Desmond, his eyes starting to see weird things on the floor.
What the hell is that?
Remember that the Animus could give you side effects if you keep going in and out a bit too long? Turns out Desmond's starting to get effect from it. The memories and powers of his previous ancestor slowly merge and bleed into its own reality. He starts to see crazy vision around the lab, from the walls to the floors. Eventually, when he entered his room,
oh my God. It looks like... Is that blood? What the hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?